Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a 15-minute flow to help twist out and detoxify our body. So we'll be working on various twists, both open and closed twists. So what we'll do is we'll gently wake up and warm up the body, create a little bit of heat and energy before we go into some deeper twists. So what we're going to start off with, I do have a block here, but if you've got a book or something like that at home, that might be useful just for some of the lunging and twisting positions. It might find it helpful and more comfortable to use. Please don't feel like you have to, or if you don't have it, then that's not a problem. It's just an option that you've got if you do want to do that. So what we're going to do is begin sat down, gently bring ourselves to our breath, bring ourselves into the moment, create some heat and energy, do some standing positions before we slowly work our way back down. So if you want to get yourself into a nice comfortable seated position, gently having the legs crossed in your easy pose, try relax the shoulders, dropping them back and down. Bring your hands onto your knees, lifting up tall from the crown of your head as if a cord is lifting you up. Close your eyes and bring yourself into this space, into your practice, onto your mat. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Big exhale, sigh and let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Helping to relax the nervous system. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to a steady breath, keeping that connection, the mind-body connection down onto your mat, being mindful of your posture, feeling the rhythm of your breath, trying to relax the shoulders, relax your facial muscles, relaxing the jaw. Feel your hips rooting down into the ground. And taking a moment to just find some gratitude. Gratitude for our practice today. Couple more breaths. And then whenever you're ready, just gently opening up the eyes, bringing your arms out either side of you. So make sure you're feeling really active in your arms, really stretching to the fingertips. We're going to inhale, stretch all the way up, lifting from the waist to the fingertips. As you exhale, we're going to go straight into a twist, twisting to the right. So your left hand comes down to the right knee, right arm's just back behind you, fingertips down. Inhale up, coming to the center, exhale, twisting to the left. 2 more rounds. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. Last round. Inhale up, exhale, right side. Last one. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, bring the hands down through your heart center. And then just giving your shoulders a nice roll, dropping the hands to the knees, going in one direction and going into the opposite direction. This time now we're going to hold our twist for a few breaths, really trying to work on lengthening as you inhale and gently twisting as you exhale. So arms out either side. Inhale, draw the arms up slightly. As you exhale, twisting yourself around, you can wrap the right arm around the body, bring it down onto the thigh if you can, or just keep it hugging around the body. Holding here for a few nice big deep breaths. Trying to visualize your body detoxifying through these twists. One more breath. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twisting to the left. So using the right arm or the front arm on the knee to help as a lever to help twist yourself round. Try relax your shoulders, lifting up tall from the crown of the head. Inhale, lengthening. As you exhale, soften and gently twist. So no forcing, just working within your comforts of your body. Gently come back to the center. And then we're going to bring ourselves onto a tabletop position facing this way. So bring yourself onto your knees. Always get in the habit of checking your alignment. Everyone's body shapes are different, so looking in between your legs, make sure the legs are hip width apart. Backs of the feet are directly behind the knees, backs of the feet pressing down. Hands are below your shoulders. Really spread the fingertips apart, pushing your knuckles and your fingertips down. Make sure you're not hyperextending the elbows. And then we're going to do some cat-cows just to wake up the spine a bit more before we go into deeper twists. So inhale, draw the tummy down to the floor, tilting the tailbone up, look up, holding for a second. Exhale, lead with the tailbone, rounding the back, head comes in between the shoulders. Inhale down, hold, exhale. One more time, inhale down, exhale. Inhale, come into a neutral position. We're going to start off by going into our puppy pose, and then we're going to include a twist in it as well. So just make sure you've got lots of room in front of you for your arms to stretch out. With puppy pose, we want to make sure we're keeping the hips stacking over the knees. So lengthening out the arms down your mat, tilting the hips up towards the sky or the ceiling. Chest is drawing down, so lengthening out the front part of your body. Holding here for a few breaths. Allowing the shoulders and the chest to open. One more breath. And then lifting the head up, putting the weight into your left hand. Right arm is coming underneath so the shoulder and the ear can drop down. And then you can always bring this left hand closer towards the head to help twist yourself a little bit deeper. Breathe into the waist. One more breath. And then extending the arm back out, helping to lift you up nice and gently so you can transition to the opposite side. So weight goes down on the right hand. Left shoulder's coming down. Holding, bringing the right arm closer, twisting up. One more breath. And then gently bringing yourself back up into your tabletop position. We'll do 3 more breaths in cat-cow and then go up into a downward dog. So inhale, push the tummy down, going a little bit faster now. Exhale. Inhale, keeping the connection with the breath. Hold, exhale. One more time. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale, come into a neutral position. You can walk the hands forward slightly or the knees back, whatever's comfortable for you. Make sure you're really rooting down through the hands. You're going to tuck your toes under. Inhale as you lift the knees up. Exhale to push back into your downward dog. Head comes in between the shoulders. Make sure it's nice and relaxed. And then make sure the knees are bent first of all. Pedaling your legs out. Opening up the backs of the legs. Lengthening out the spine. You can gently twist from one side to the other. Twisting out the hips. And then staying in your downward dog position, we're going to root down through the left hand, bringing the right hand over. Hold for a few breaths. Gently come back to the center, root down through the right hand and twisting over to the opposite side. Have the heels up if you need to. Gently come back to the center. And then we're coming to a forward fold in the front of our mat. So walking your feet forwards nice and gently. Once the feet are down, bending your knees so your tummy's resting on the top of your thighs. Hands coming to the opposite elbows. Gently swaying side to side. Bring the hands down in front of your feet now. We're going to root down through the right hand. This is where your block or your book can come into handy. We're going to go into a bit of a hamstring stretch as well as a twist. So if you want to place your hand onto your block or your book, and then what you're doing is you're lifting up the right heel, ball of the foot's down, leg is bent, straightening the left leg, and then twisting up towards the left side. So your left hand straight up, trying to stack your shoulders above one another. One more breath. Gently lower down, bring your book or your block to the opposite side. If your hand can reach the floor, that's fine. Lifting up the heel, ball of the foot's pressing down, straightening out that left leg. Don't lock it, just draw it back. Lifting up the right hand up. Twisting to the right. One more breath. Gently lower down. Move the block out the way or your book. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift, hands onto your shins, look forwards. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now rolling up into your mountain, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slowly into your mountain. Once you're standing, give your shoulders a nice roll. And then we're going to go into a little bit of a vinyasa flow to go into some various twists through lunges, high lunges and low lunges, and then going into a wide leg forward fold after. So what you're going to do is make sure you're towards the front of the mat. We're going to have the arms out either side. Inhale, stretch up towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold down through the center line. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, step back into your plank. As you exhale now, lean forwards, lowering the knees and the chest, elbows hugging in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So from here, this is where we're going to start doing our twist. So you're going to lift up the right leg. You're going to inhale, stretch up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch up. As you exhale now, draw the knee up close towards the chest, floating the shoulders forwards, stepping the foot in between the hands. If you need to drag the foot forwards, please feel free to do so. Now staying in this position, you're going to root down through your left hand and twisting to the right. So lifting up, holding for a few breaths. Keeping that back leg nice and active. Gently lower down. And we're going to do an open twist. So you're going to draw the heel down. Bring your right arm on the inside of your foot, extending up, extended side angle pose. Okay, we're going to go into a bind now. So depending if this feels comfortable for you, you're going to bring the arm underneath, wrapping the left arm back behind you, opening up the chest. One more breath. Gently bring the arms back down. Coming back into a high lunge position. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, heart center. Opposite side now. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lean forwards, lowered knees and then chest, hugging the elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg lifts now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stepping the foot forwards, floating forwards, dropping the foot down. Make sure you're nice and grounded. Keeping your right hand down now, opposite side, twisting to the left. Holding for a few breaths. Make sure this back leg is nice and active. One more breath. Now going into your bind in the opposite way. So your left hand's coming down, coming on the inside part of the foot. Drop your back heel down. Extended side angle. Stay there if that's comfortable or come into your bind. Opening up the chest. One more breath. Gently come back towards the center. Into your high lunge position. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, swan diving up to standing. Exhale, heart center. Perfect. I'm just going to come into the middle of my mat and we're going to do some chair twists. So we're going to do 3 on each side. So what you're going to do is make sure your legs are hip width apart, rooting down through your heels, bending your legs, but you still want to see your toes. So don't bend too deep. Hug the tailbone in, belly button's drawing in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hold here. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down through your heart center, twisting over to the left. Hold here for a few breaths. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the right. 2 more breaths. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Second round. 1 more breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. So really creating some heat within the legs. Twisting from the waist. Inhale, center, last round. Exhale, twist. Twisting round. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Giving your legs a break. Just pedal those legs out. Roll up into your mountain nice and slowly. Giving those legs a bit of a rock forwards and backwards. So coming into your wide leg forward fold now, going to do some twists. So having your legs wider than your hips, try and make sure your back's up nice and straight. You want to root down through the edges of your feet. You can have the toes turned in slightly, heels out slightly, just to help with the rotation of your hips. Have your hands on your hips. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, stay here. Connecting back with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, leading with your chest, tilting at your hips. So try keep the spine nice and long as you lower down. Drop your hands down whenever you're ready. You can always use your block or your book to rest your hands onto if you need to. Moving the hands down either side. You can hold onto the legs. Do what's comfortable for your body. Breathing into the backs of your legs. Bring your hands out in front of you now. We're going to go into a twist. So keeping your right hand down just below your face, looking straight down, and then twisting up to the left. So bringing up the left hand up towards the sky or the ceiling. And then you can always bring that left hand down your back and wrap it around the body. So trying to bring it round to the right thigh. Hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale as you lengthen up. Exhale down. Swapping sides. Left hand stays down. Inhale, lift up. Twisting to the right. And then you have the option here to bring the arm down and around the back, dropping it onto the left thigh. Help bringing that right shoulder back behind you. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold here for a breath. Hands back on your hips. Inhale, lift up nice and strong. Exhale, heel toe your feet back to the center. Perfect. So we're going to work our way down onto our mat. Just do a few last twists sat down. So extending your legs straight out in front of you. Make sure you're sat up nice and tall. We're going to begin in our staff pose just to hold for a few breaths. And then we'll go into our twist. So staff pose is a great way to warm up the core, activate the back. So make sure your shoulders are stacking over your hips, heels pressing down, toes up. Inhale, lifting the arms up, stretching up. Hold here for a few breaths. One more breath. Bring your hands down through your heart center as you exhale. Drawing in the right knee up towards your body now. So keeping the left heel pressing down, foot flexed, and then with the right foot bringing it onto the outer part of your left knee. Make sure both your sitting bones are pressing down. Your right knee is going straight up. Right toes are facing forwards. Okay, so we're going to first of all do a closed twist and then an open twist. So you're going to bring your left hand onto the knee or wrapping it all the way around the leg if you can. Right arm's coming back behind you, fingertips down, twisting to the right. Keep your back up nice and tall. Use your arm to keep your posture up. Nice, steady breath. One more breath. Gently come back round to the front. Now bringing that right foot onto the inner part of your left knee. You're going to do the open twist now. So bringing your right arm just down onto the foot or onto the ankle. Left arm comes back behind you, twisting to the left. One more breath. Gently come back round to the front, and then we'll swap sides. So extending the right leg down, left knee towards you, give it a squeeze first of all, and then bringing the foot onto the outer part of the right knee. Foot's flat to the mat, toes pointing forwards, knee up. Wrapping the right arm around the leg, doing our closed twist first of all. Nice steady breath, lifting up tall from the crown of the head. One more breath. Gently come back round to the front. Now bringing this left foot onto the inner part of the foot, you're bringing the left hand onto the inside part of the leg. Right arm comes back behind you, going into your open twist. Nice steady breath. One more breath. Gently lowering the legs down in front of you, giving them a nice rub. And then we're going to finish off with some lying down, some reclined twists. So you're just going to lower yourself nice and gently down onto the floor. Make sure you've got space in front of you. Take a moment to reconnect with your breath. So just trying to slow the heart rate down a little bit. Feet flat to the mat, knees up. And then gently drawing the knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Rock side to side just to release some tension in your lower back. And then keeping the knees close and towards your chest, you're going to bring out the arms like cactus arms. So you're going to have your elbows in line with your shoulders. Backs of the arms pressing down. Really root down through your shoulders. And then we're going to twist the legs, dropping them to the right side. So gently lowering the legs, keep the legs close towards each other. Don't worry if the legs don't go down to the floor, just gently lowering down. And then once your legs are down, you can keep the gaze up towards the sky or the ceiling, or you can look to the left to go into a deeper twist. Hold for a few breaths. One more breath. Gently come back to the center, and then take your time to gently lower to the left side. So take your time, lowering both the knees. Looking to the right side now if that's comfortable for you. A few more breaths. Gently come back to the center. Give yourself a nice big squeeze again. Hands onto your knees, just open your hips before we go into a few minutes of meditation. So gently opening up those hips. And then dropping the feet out to the outer edges of your mat, just to twist out your hips and your lower back. So just gently windscreen wiper your legs, one side then the other. Releasing any stored up tension. Come back to the center, knees up to your chest, give yourself a squeeze, and then rock up nice and gently. So bringing yourself into a comfortable seated position. You can always use your block or a cushion or something to sit on just to give you a little bit of a lift. And then come into a gently cross-legged position. We're just going to be with our breath, just allowing ourselves to relax, allow the bodies to process all the benefits of these different twists that we've been doing, allowing the body to process the detoxifying of these positions, and then that way we can get ourselves ready for our day. So just bring your hands onto your knees, or you can have the hands resting in your lap. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure you're lifting up tall from the crown of the head, and sitting like this, it helps to keep our awareness, keep ourselves in the moment. Allow yourself to connect back with your breath. We're going to take 3 nice big deep breaths. So take a nice big inhale. Exhale, sigh, and let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Calming the nervous system. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Just going to do a short savasana. Palms facing up if you want to. Be with your breath. Allow your thoughts to float by one after another. Try keep yourself in this moment. Hearing the sounds of the world go by, but keeping ourselves present, peaceful, and in the moment. Okay, one more nice big deep breath. Please feel free to stay meditating if you have time to be able to do that. But if not, just gently open up the eyes, bring your arms out either side. We're going to inhale, stretch up. Exhale, heart center. Namaste. Thank you.